Hey, today we're going to be working on a Craftsman Speedstar 27cc gas trimmer. We have found this sitting in someone's garage for a long time, a few years potentially. And today we're going to be seeing if we can bring it back to life. As you can see, the unit has seen many years of service. We're going to get it all cleaned up, clean out the carb, do a spark check, make sure we can get this unit running again. We already believe we're going to need some line. So we're going to be doing a little bit of work on the gas tank. We're going to do a carb cleaning. Again, this is a Craftsman Speedstar 27cc full crank engine. It's pretty simple. We'll see if we can get this running today. All right, stay tuned. Action.
Hi, this is Butchie's Small Engine Repair. As my friend said, we're going to start on this. First thing we're going to do is a spark check. See if we have any spark on this unit. Okay, this is the spark check. You can pick this up
Anywhere.
anywhere, really.
Walmart even.
Okay, connect the one piece here with the other one in here. Okay, make sure you're on. Watching here for little
ready.
red spark.
Yeah, we got a spark.
All right. Now this weed whacker is a fast start. You can put a drill on here, inside here, and it'll crank it right over for you, fast as can be.
That's cool.
So we already know we got sparks. So next we're going to dive into the carburetor, because we know the carburetor is messed up right now. Excuse me. There we go. Looks like somebody made a little
Adjustments.
no, a little cover here. Maybe. Just replace that. There.
No fuel filter. That obviously tells us there's going to be an issue with the carburetor.
Oh yeah.
And come around here and get this angle.
All right, what I'm doing now is I'm just taking the casing off, get inside this carburetor. There we go. All right, now, looking at this, it looks like it was remade here. Look at the oil here.
Let me see your finger.
So we know, for one, they've been using too much oil gas mix. On this unit, looks like
40 to 1 fuel tank mixture. It's right there.
there you go. I was going to say that. Thank you. Okay, let me get this apart. Let's see what we're. Okay, first I'm going to take.
Yeah, there you go.
Release the pressure of the gas tank. That way these lines don't scorch you. Okay, here's the first one. Now sometimes this right here is very helpful. Okay, if you have a line that's too small or too big for this, you can put some kind of a little adapter on it to help it go on there nice and tight. So this isn't like the total worst thing, but we're gonna reconnect and do everything we can to get this thing going. Okay, up here, you got your throttle cable right here. Let me see, there we go. That's all that does. Okay, down here, disconnect these two.
Let's see. Yeah. I was just messing with you. I probably scared the viewers.
Probably. Okay, now this is an automatic carb. Okay, so you don't, or choke, I'm sorry. You don't have to use the manual choke. It goes through here, electronic. I don't think it's the greatest thing, but hey, who am I?
Great. I'm gonna cut for right now. We'll be right back. We're at 4 minutes.
Here.
Hold on. Go. Action.
All right, inside here, we already moved the diaphragms and everything from it. Now inside here, we have a screen. This is to protect your carburetor from debris. And take that out, make sure that's in decent shape. Now this screen, you want to check anytime you have to clean this. Back in. This is your screen.
I'm gonna get it. It's not gonna focus. Let's see if I can back up. There it is. It looks dirty.
Okay, so we're gonna put this in here, but before I do that,
Yeah, you gotta use the
we're
locker.
gonna put something on here to lock it so we don't lose this, because when you're cleaning this, if you're cleaning it inside a sink or wherever, this thing likes to take off on its own. So now we know we have it secure. Okay, now looking in here, same thing, a lot of oil. I'm gonna go on this side. Let's see what's going on here. There's a lot of gas coming out. I feel it dripping in my hand. Yeah.
Smell bad.
Okay, here's part of the problem. Get these screws out of this.
It's the diaphragm.
Diaphragm, if you can see, it's bulging.
Yeah, I see
I
it.
mean, there's good movement, but it's still bulging. So we'll take a look at that in a minute.
Looks like gold. See if it clicks.
Yeah. You can see the ripples in it.
Yeah.
It ain't the worst thing in the world. We'll take a look. Next, we're going to go inside the carburetor. Okay, here's your pin that lets the gas in and out. And you have a hinge and a spring under here. Okay, this spring, if you can see that, it goes up and down, lets gas in, shuts gas off. And that's what the diaphragm does. Once this area in here gets full of gas, this will shut off, which will release this and have it shut the gas off from coming in too much. Okay, now in taking this apart, I want to hold your finger on this, and this is gonna be, I have to use a smaller screwdriver.
Let me see what this is. No, that's not it. All right, we'll be right back. Action.
Okay, I'm gonna put the parts of the carburetor in here. I'm not gonna put that in there. I'm gonna put all this in here, and then after I'm done taking this all apart, I'm gonna also put that in there. And then I use a Dawn dish detergent, and I boil it. And then once I'm done boiling it, then I rinse it real good. I dry it, then I come out and I use starting fluid all through to make sure there's no water in there and gets everything that extra clean. Okay, like I was saying, gotta hold this down in order to take this screw out, which holds the hinge. Okay, once you get this loose, okay, always hold on to this because you got that spring under there. It likes to fly. Okay, so there's your hinge right here. We're not gonna put that in there. Okay, there's your spring.
I'm not putting that in there.
No, I don't need to put that in there. And here's your pin.
Maybe put that in there.
Doesn't look too bad. Okay. So that brings us down. If you can see in here, on on the other side, there's a real teeny weeny hole.
Yeah, I don't see it though.
Here, look into the light.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I hope the viewers can see that, but there it is. And it looks a little dirty in there.
Let me see. Let's see what we can do here. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this in, because inside here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see everything.
I see it in there. Debris.
Little ports, little holes.
Right in there, over there in that corner.
Right here, they got a little hole. And all this. You go in there, you put that Dawn in there, let it boil. When it boils, it goes through all these ports and holes and everything. It helps clean everything out. Okay, so we'll be back in just a minute.
All right, we'll be right back. Action.
Okay, as I was saying outside, I use Dawn dish detergent. It really breaks the grease. Okay, so what I did here was I put a little Dawn inside the container and filled it up at the sink with some water, just above where the carburetor is. Then I put this on high and I watch it until it starts boiling. Once it starts boiling, I drop it down to low and just let it cook for a while.
Like then, a couple minutes.
Yeah, a couple minutes. And then, once that's done, I let it cool. Then I'll take it over to the sink and I'll just rinse it. And then I'll be back and get it going.
All right, so this is what you want it to look like just before you turn it off. And then you let it sit there for like 2 or 3 minutes, right?
Just to cool down a little bit.
And then lightly rinse it. That's all you have to do. Be careful because there's a little... You remember this piece with the
screen?
The screen. Would you say it's pretty much done?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back with you when we dry it. So you got another piece? Here. Action.
Okay. In order to work on this, it's sometimes easier if you take this extension off. Okay, and these things do have, they have different things you could put on here. You could put a edge trimmer, you can do blower. They have just about anything you want. So just loosen this. You got a little button on the other side. Push it in. Just turn. It's right off.
Done.
Set that there.
Good move.
Now, I'm gonna drain this gas out of here. Take a look at the fuel filter. Make sure everything's all right. Here's another thing you can look at. If you're having problems with your compression, okay, if you look inside there,
I see it moving.
yeah, you could just check that, make sure everything is in good shape. Make sure. I had one that came in here. The compression was really, really hard, and I checked everything here, inside here, where the piston is. There was a lot of gas that was laying in there. It was giving it a real hard time to move up and down. So that's another thing if you're having problems.
I feel bad for you, son. No, I'm just kidding. That's a Jay-Z line. That gas looks amazing, man.
There's missing screws on the bottom here.
Wow. Yeah.
And down here that where it holds the gas tank on. These aren't the proper screws. And that's why that's loose. You go down in here and check out the
Fuel filter. The fuel filter is not even in good oh, not the fuel filter, but the cord connected to it. Look at it. Pull it out a ways.
That's about it.
Oh, that's all you can do? It's warped on one side. Let me see. Oh no, it's not. It's just a reflection. It looked like it was warped. Let me take a look at this. Fuel filter doesn't look that bad. We've seen 10 times worse than that start. So are we replacing the return? Is this the return?
I'm gonna, you know what, I am gonna see if I can replace it. Put some, I mean, this ain't a bad setup, but why use it if I got new?
Yeah.
See, that's loose.
Yeah.
Very loose.
You want me to go grab a piece?
I'm gonna just put
We'll
this.
be right back.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reinstall this before I lose it. Very simple. Just set it there. Get it in place.
There.
Now, if it doesn't go in, you could use something like this or pretty much anything. A little screwdriver just eaves it in all the way around. So, might as well come over here and redo this thing right here.
I'm gonna come over here.
Okay, this is your hinge. Now this could be tricky. So, get your spring. Right here. Okay, get your spring. Set it in place. Use this right here. My eyes. There you go. Okay, get your spring in place. I'm gonna hook your hinge. Place it down. Remember that spring will get up and go. Once you get it lined up, push it down until it seats. On this side over here, you got the little bit of hinge sticking. Just push it right back under your screw until it sits. Then get your little screwdriver and tighten it up. Like so.
Done.
Okay, now this, you want to check this. This is supposed to be up a little bit more.
Let me come around real quick and then you describe what needs to be done.
Okay, see on this here, this is a small nipple that comes out. Okay, there's different size nipples that come out, and that's what hits this button right here. Okay, this is a small one. So when you come across the top with the level object, you want that to just barely hit that. So keep an eye on that, because if sometimes if it's too far down, it's not going to give you that
Jump.
that hinge action. Okay, so now that's done. Put this on.
pull it off and put it back on real quick, so they see what the unit looks like? Here, let me see. There we go. So we're putting it right on there.
Yeah.
Because the camera wasn't facing it.
Alright, no worries. Okay, so that's done. And we're gonna come back on top with this.
No, 4 screws.
Oh yeah. Okay, thanks. Okay, line it up with the 2 little pegs sticking out right there. Set it on top. Then I'm gonna screw this in, and I'll be right back.
Alright, action.
Alright, we put all the screws back in on the other side. Okay, now we're gonna set this up here. Always make sure you're clear of debris. Set this up.
Yeah, how it looks.
Right on top where the holes go. And you're gonna come around with this. You have guider holes here, and I believe here up top. See them on there?
Oh, nice.
Put this in place. Okay, you may have to move this a little bit out of the way so it snaps in. Right here. This is your throttle adjustment. Okay. Just hold it like that and it'll come right out of your way. Next we're going to put the primer ball back on.
Our primer ball was in good condition, so if you need a new primer ball, you might have to go pick one up at a local parts shop.
Okay, after looking over the lines that were in here, they're not as bad as I thought they would be. I see the reason why they put the smaller line on here. For one, the hole is the size in the gas tank is this, but this needs to be a little bit smaller in order to go up in there, which is not a bad thing. So, we'll get ready to put this on.
We come around, get a better angle here. There.
First thing I'm going to do is hook this back up. This automatic choke. Okay, then I'm going to put lines on. Okay, this line here is your return. It goes into the tank. Okay, the long one is the one that brings gas into the carburetor. Just put that up there. Next, we're going to come up top. We're going to hook up your throttle cable. It's shaped like that. Put the head in, and it's done. Okay, then we're going to put this case in. Just line it up, and it should be ready to roll. Tighten this up. We're going to get some gas. We're going to put the spark plug back on. And then I'll be right back.
All right, so we got this unit done. Right now, we're gonna pull it for the first time, see if we can get it going. Frank, you wanna get it going? choke right now so that it'll start better and that it'll run smoother. You want to explain that a little bit, or you want to just try to get going?